I got a bubble in my throat. Where when we were beginning to talk about gratefulness, Chantel said, is your grate full or is it empty? I was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. And then I just began to continue to think about gratefulness and what is gratefulness and when am I most grateful? And we live in a culture where we buy stuff because we think that buying stuff is going to make things better. When I get a new car, then when I make more money, then I'll be happy. When I get that new house, then if I get these shoes, and if you watch any sort of commercials on television, they will play to your emotions and how it will make you feel.
Yeah.
I watched a Lexus commercial the other day and it was this like really cool beat, and then I listened to it and it was like, you're so jealous, you're so jealous, you're so jealous. And I was like, that is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you buy this car, people are gonna want your car, so they're gonna be jealous of you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. Or like Axe body spray. Yeah, dudes, if you wear Axe, the most beautiful chick in the whole room is going to come and throw herself at you.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, really? I'm going to go out and buy some.
Yeah, but people do. They do.
They do. Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Know. It's
yes.
sad.
Yes. So, when I was thinking about being grateful, all of the times that I'm so grateful, I find myself, I lived in Cambodia for a few months. And when I came home, I had major culture shock. And so now when somebody leaves the sink running with the water just rushing out while they're getting something out of the fridge or getting something, I will come over and turn it off. And poor roommate over here has to deal with like, hey, can you fit some more dishes in the dishwasher so that, isn't that so cute? Like,
It's very cute.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Where I'm like, hey, can you put some more in there? And I'm like I like to, hey, come over here and see how much I got in the dishwasher. Total Tetris.
Yeah.
But
Champion.
I don't want to waste space to waste water, because I lived in a country that they didn't have a lot of water. And so then I began to think, I know I keep telling you I began to think, and then I get on a
and then she stopped thinking about
squirrel.
No.
So it's in our lack, or it's in pain, or it's in suffering, or it's in loss, or it's in the inability to have something, or lack of access to something, that then you begin to realize what you do have and what you can be grateful for in what you do have. So there are days, I am not kidding you, where I stand at the sink and no joke, I pray out loud and I'm like, God, thank you so much that I can turn on a sink and I can get cold water whenever I want to. Mm-hmm. And it's not going to poison me. It's not going to make me sick. It is going to quench my thirst. And I have access to that whenever I want. And so I am grateful for life when I watch life being lost. Or I am so grateful for my own strength when I'm so sick that I can't get out of bed, and then the next day I'm like, oh my gosh, I made it through my sickness. So when we make it through the pain, when we make it through the suffering, when we make it through the trial, we are so much more grateful for what we already have. And so attempting to go without sometimes is really, really an incredible thing to do. Like, okay, I'm just not gonna, I didn't have a TV for a super long time, and then there was a TV, and I was so grateful for it, or cable, or a hot shower. There was a stint of the summer where we took outdoor showers, so a warm shower was incredible. So just finding the things that they don't need to be taken away from you in order for you to be grateful, but to be able to stop and think like, my gosh, all the things that I've made it through in my life, all the trials, all the times of when you don't have money and then you get money, you're real thankful for money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get an amen out there? Okay, we are.
Amen, sister.
But then when we start getting more money, then we don't steward what we have. Oh,
Who said amen? Who is that?
I can't read it.
I can't read it either.
Jay ceremony.
Hey.
So, but then I get a bunch of money, and then I just blow it because I've got it, and I don't steward it again. Then I'm like, I don't have any money. I promise I'll be so grateful when I have money again, and when I can get all these things. And whoa, the phone
You got a little
almost fell.
excited there.
We don't have a cool tripod. We probably should get a tripod. But
Yeah.
anyways, just thinking about when you actually become grateful and learning to be grateful in the moments instead of having to lose something in order to realize that you could actually, you have the opportunity to be grateful for it.
And those of you that, if we want to continue down that road, those of you that have lost loved ones in your life, or those of you that have seen a loved one go through sickness of some sort, and it changes your perspective dramatically on life, on friendship, on many different things, on your own health. And it, like, my mom was sick with cancer for a long time. I lost my brother when I was 20 years old. He was 22 years old. And it changes your perspective on everything, because you think that things will be the same forever, and as naive as that is, we really do think that way sometimes with the way that we live our lives. And it, when they're gone, they're gone. Like, when some things are gone, they're gone from here, right? So if, like, really think about something that you use every day. Like, this is what I want to challenge you with. Like, I thought of shoes. Like, I use shoes every day. Like, what if Lou and I were talking about this because we carpooled to work this morning, which is super cool. We both work in the same place, so we can talk about. What if we didn't wear our shoes for a day? Like, what if we
My
did?
feet would be really dirty.
Yeah. Like, really, what if we?
Clean your teeth.
Oh, do I?
I just made I made bomb dinner.
Did. And you know what I
So
was thinking?
good.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about like what we talked about today too. Like, we talked about not having shoes, and we also talked about not eating. Like, when I don't eat, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. And then when I met this girl, she's like, actually, we're not starving. I was like, that's so true. But yet we say it all the time.
No, you're hungry.
Hungry.
Or you're hangry, but you have never known
I never get
starving.
hungry. I don't know what she's talking about.
You don't ever get angry or grumpy ever.
I'm
She
happy
doesn't.
all the time.
Happy all the No, guys, it's really true. I'm the grumpy one of this friend
Of
thing
these two.
here.
Of these two right
Yeah,
here.
I'm the grumpy, sassy.
But when I am grumpy, actually,
You're not ever grumpy. Anyways, we're talking about gratefulness.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
so grateful that my best friend is not grumpy, and that I'm so grateful. Find parts of yourself that are so frustrating to you, and then find people that like you and love you in spite of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you stop and you're like, wow, I'm so grateful for your friendship because you put up with me when I am not very kind, or when I am like snippy and grumpy. Hey, don't make that look.
I was burping. I was indigestion.
So, is your grate full
or
or empty? So,
Sound like a game show.
yeah. But
This
think
isn't a
about
game
it.
show.
This is not a game show. We're working on a website so that you guys could actually come and like engage with us, because the only place we can really engage is like on this real quick, but we're asking questions to answer afterwards. And so we have
Or
Instagram.
even if you have topics that you were like, girls.
Totally. I was
we
thinking
need to-
about that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want us
Like
to
if
talk
there's
about?
something that you want us to talk about, or that you want to know about anything, like be like, hey, like what is this, or what happens when this happens, or if you
Do you have
are
all the answers?
I do.
Do you?
No. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Or we'll just and not necessarily find out the quote right answer, but just put our spin on it. Really is really what it is. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're sitting here with a topic and we're chewing on it, right? And we both definitely have, as much as we are very We don't spit it out though. It's
Hey, some of you guys don't like what we talk about.
It's true.
And that's
we
what
went
were
from
talking-
6 to 3
Yeah.
is what just happened. They were like, I am grateful that I can shut this off right now.
But that's the stuff we want to talk about. If you sometimes you put food in your mouth and you chew on it and you want to spit it out. Sometimes it's salty, sometimes it's bitter, sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it goes down smooth, and other times it does not. But usually, if it doesn't go down very well, there's probably a reason for it, and you might need to deal with your heart a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
But this one really is, it makes life better. It really does. When
Yeah.
you're grateful. It makes life so much better rather than chasing the next thing, chasing something that you're going to buy, which is also fun. You know, I'm not saying that it's not fun to save up for something and buy it, but I'm saying that it really be grateful for what you have and don't just neglect thing.
So tonight, sit down
closer to
with a piece of paper and
Are you
write
giving them
down.
homework right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you gave him one.
That's
You asked
true.
him a question. Yeah,
true.
when we ask you questions, we want you to think about them and
Yeah.
like write them down. If you don't have a journal, get a journal.
And really, we don't need like, oh my gosh, like, you know, we want I mean, obviously we would like feedback, but really it's just about like putting something on your heart and
Stop. Pause. Think.
say loud.
So, I was gonna give him homework.
Okay, sorry.
20 things. Oh no, you didn't.
20 things?
20.
Okay.
What?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it when I get off of here. 20 things that you are grateful for. You could do 10 tonight and 10 in the morning. But, I don't know, maybe post them on your Facebook page.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post
Super
like,
good.
hey, at Bite of Wellness just gave me a challenge. I am grateful for boom. And then share this
Yeah.
video or something. Because remember, we're trying to change the world one hard conversation at a time.
That's right. And it's going to spread through you guys. Right? Yes.
Because you're going to be changed humans. I am a changed human.
I'm so grateful for you, buddy.
I'm so grateful for you too, buddy. Okay, guys.
All right.
Good night. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll be back in and around with gratefulness, and I'm already thinking about the next one.
Yeah. Good.
Do you like it when we do this together, or when it's like just individual?
Separate. Let me see.
Great music choice, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You
Lauren
like that?
Daigle.
Yeah.
So it's kind of awkward when you're doing a Periscope and there's no music in the background.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward. Okay, guys. Love you. Thanks for joining us. Good night.
Bye.
Hey, we're still on. We're still on.
still on.
Stop the broadcast.